Vigilante Wednesday here. Another episode of Vertical Propaganda. This one's titled "What's Wrong with a Cope?" It's in response to just the concept of a cope. I binged a Black Pill Creator. I'm not gonna say her name. Actually, let me see if we can. Ooh, you wanna break this? Right. Um. So I kind of binge watched a Black Pill content creator, who's a good content creator, by the way. And I do watch I share Black Pill content, right? I definitely have been in a dark place and I'm kind of dealing with stuff. I haven't been smoking as much of this stuff, this tobacco, wacky tobacco, and this led to me really dealing with my emotions in a way that I realize, oh, this is what I'm clouding up. This is what I'm trying to cope with, pun not intended. So I watched a little bit of Black Pill content, and I realized there's this. Well, I've realized this for a while. There's this concept of a cope. Oh, this is a cope. This is a cope. And I'm like, what's wrong with coping? Um, a lot of these doomers are Zoomers and maybe young millennials. And listen, I was a doomer until really my 30s. I'm 37 now, so that's not that long. And I ain't positive. Nah, I'm reporting you to HR. Hey, Papa Cotton, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. But like I said, I've been watching some of this Black Pill content, some of these doomers, and listen, I was a doomer before there was a doomer. Said that in Wes's chat. Shout out to Wes. Um, and I feel for him. I feel for the kid. Came in the chat yesterday. But they have this concept, oh, if this is just a cope, well, society's all broken, which it is. We talk about enough. Jobs are fake, the money is fake, the companies are fake, the people are fake, relationships are fake. I get it. It's a dark time. This is, probably the end of a civilization. But at a certain point in my life, I realized, hey, I got to wake up tomorrow and look myself in the mirror tomorrow, and I got to figure it out tomorrow, and I have to deal with it. I have to get on. I have to live. I have to make it to work. I have to do whatever it is I have to do to get on. And listen, I'm not the one who's going to bash the Zoomers if they don't work. I know a lot of Zoomers are working because I go to grocery stores and the fast food places. I see Zoomers working, so don't get me wrong. But I get why there's so much antagonism or so much of an antagonistic view with the Zoomers and working in society. I get it. I don't necessarily disagree with it. And I just don't understand why there's so much negativity about a cope. If you have a response, oh, religion's just a cope. Oh, this is just a cope. Or this mentality is just a cope. So, well, yeah, you have to cope. Did you hear what you just said yourself? You know what I mean? You talk about how messed up society is and you're just not going to cope with it? Is that what you're going to do? Got to go on a beer run, play the Warriors? Maybe. I will do Sifway Saturday night tonight if anyone watching. And this stream is we will keep it under an hour, right at an hour, because I got to hit leg day 2. But enjoy your beer run. Cope with the beer run. But yeah, I don't understand why, like, hopefully a Zoomer or a Doomer, not a Doomer, but hopefully someone come in the chat and tell me what's wrong with the cope. Because a lot of this stuff is beyond your control, man. You got to think about the Serenity Prayer, which is still powerful even if you're not in AA, which is, and I'm paraphrasing because I'm sure I'll get it wrong, but I have to change the things I can change, be able to accept the things I can't change, and have enough wisdom to know the difference. That you have to. You got to wake up tomorrow, man. You got to get up tomorrow. You have to focus on what you have to focus on. And I pissed off 4 people. I know one of them was Nas, but the other 3, maybe a few doom scrollers, said this is too doom scrolly. I pissed off everyone. There's no one watching now. Oh shit! This is what I get for having a subject. I'm better off freeballing it, raw dogging it, as the kids say. But yeah, I don't see why finding a way to cope is a bad thing. This is a fucked up world. You're right, Doomer. This is a world that's unfair. This is a world that if you're a male, it unfairly targets you and the deck is stacked against you. You're not wrong. It is a world in which, man, when I was younger in the 90s, I wanted to be an adult. I didn't want to be an adult. Now I want to be an adult in the 90s. Bitcoin Beavis do a bong rip. I did the people with a one. I ain't got a bong. I got a bowl. This is only tobacco, you two. Only tobacco. Heroin. Heroin is a little bit stronger than a coke. Loco. Hey, Latino slant. Now I feel bad. I don't want to do porn right now. I feel judged. Paulie out of all people. It's been forever and a day. Appreciate you. Your channel's blown up, and every now and then I see, see a lot. You make a lot of content on a lot of different movies. You one of the few YouTubers that from I don't know if I would consider you a fan of you. You're just a good movie YouTuber, but I don't follow a lot of YouTubers. Why is that Latino Slam? Hey, Latino Slam, put respect on Paulie's name. Paulie's the man. Paulie is the man. Put respect on his name. And he'll stretch you out too. Hey, miss you too, man. I'm still here, man. The thing is, I'm not on Twitter. I know when I left Twitter, I became like dead to a lot of people. They don't know I exist because everyone's on Twitter. I'm still on Instagram. Well, I'm on Instagram though, and I'm here, man. I appreciate. I'm surprised, man. I feel like, man, you're too big of a star to be slumming it out with me, man. Just slumming it out here. Oh man, that's cool. That's cool. Shout out to Algo. Every now and again, probably not. Yeah, so if you're not subbed to Latino Slam, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Please sub to Latino Slam. Please do. Please do. It's a great channel. Great channel. Yeah, I was expecting. So now I feel, like I said, I feel a little bit judged. And honestly, I do sometimes smoke a little bit on these streams. I usually do one of these boys. Just only tobacco, YouTube. Only tobacco. But yeah, man. I mean, if you have an Instagram, aka Instagram, even though I only check it every orange and blue moon, feel free. Feel free. Cause yeah, man, you do a lot of good content. Put your pride, but the mask is the whole fun. I'm like for Anthony P. The mask is fun. The mask is fun. I like the mask. You know what I mean? And it's funny. I'm starting to like the mask more. I haven't been wearing the mask. I usually just go faceless. I don't like being on camera anyway. But the mask is kind of cool. Shout out to, what kind of, I started the mask maybe, I think, well, I've got this mask for now 2 years. But I haven't really worn it. But shout out to Deadpool and Wolverine. When he puts on that mask at the end, that kind of got me hyped. I'm like, man, I need to toss the mask on more. Bane Jr. It's not quite Bane. It does look similar to Bane, but it's not quite Bane. It's a V. It's a W for Vigilante Williamson. And shout out to the Doom Scrollers who show up. Hopefully a few of you stick around. Mostly like, what is this weird motherfucker talking about? I'm out. But hey, I appreciate it. Show your face. Well, I have accidentally many a time over the course of 4 years, unfortunately. I always say a face review. If I ever got to 10,000 subs, I do a face. I say 10,000 or 100,000. No, 10,000 I think was I'll do the hot chip challenge, which I still hold to. And then 100,000, I think face review. But I mean, I could do it at a lower number. I mean, I'm not. All I would do is say, "Hey, here's my face. This is how I look." And woof. Warning. Notification. If this user, I never seen that. If this user's live is not shut down by the next minute, account will be permanently banned. Is that real? What the fuck? That can't be real, right? Y'all see that in the chat. What is this? Oh, that's a person. Jesus Christ. You got me, guy. You got me, guy. Anthony P., this is my channel. I've been doing this for 4 years. You don't like it, man. I appreciate it. You can find another place. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know people are going to doom scroll. The mask is the whole gimmick. I actually, back in the day did have a channel, and I think I did show my face a couple times. But, the mask is the whole fucking gimmick. It's like, like Like, this channel wouldn't even exist. I'd do a different channel, you know, if I show my face. But yeah, it's like this is the whole fucking point of the channel, man. MF Doom. I'm an MF Doom fan. Yeah, that was good. That notification motherfucker got me. I'm subbing. Yeah, you a cold motherfucker, bro. You a cold motherfucker notification. You a cold motherfucker. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. Anthony P, bro. I have a channel. I've been on this platform for 4 years. I already established this fucking gimmick. I'm running with it. If you want, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Name a car for an edit. A car for an edit. I'm lost for that. Pagani Huayra, then I guess the name of car. Sometimes I like getting on live just talking about the shit. Don't lie. Why it brings you joy, no worries. Ain't no for. Yeah, there's a few. I see Papa Cotton. And why would I? No, that's the gimmick, bro. That's the gimmick. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure at some point. Yeah, thank you, Papa Cotton. He says the best channel on YouTube. I hope it is. Hey, at some point I will ideally do a face reveal, but not just right now in a minute. Hey, how about this? Stick around, share, sub. If we get to a number, you know, shit, I do a face reveal at 10,000. I ain't sure if I'm, you know, who knows? I could do 10,000. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna hit 10,000. And the idea is to drop an album beginning of next year. And so my name is going to be out there when that happens, because I'm a register with ASCAP. So I'm not too. In a long time, people who've been here for a minute have seen my face, if they remember it or not. I just look like I look like a human. I like a human. Send me a grandmaster. All right, I will definitely hit you up. Paulie, thank you again, man. I check it for once. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm pretty anti-social media. Honestly, that's a cope. Going back to what this whole thing what was about. Like I said, I'm watching some Doomer content. You see these Zoomers. Oh, this is a cope. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with a cope? Now, there's something wrong with a cope if there's something you can actually work on or fix and you're not doing it, and you're coping instead of not doing it. That I understand. But if you're stressed out about the economy, if you're stressed out about your job, the job you currently have, or whether or not you can get a job or trying to find a second job, whatever the case, and there are situations that are beyond you, you got to deal with that and have a healthy cope. Don't just drink yourself away, or what I did over this pandemic, especially the first few years of it, was eat myself away. I'm starting to get my fitness back in order. Which is why the stream's only going to go another 48 minutes. Notification, it's fun as fuck. $100 to smoke a rock on stream. You lucky. That will never happen, ever. We're in a weird place. You want to find another more desperate YouTuber. There's no amount of money you could actually send me to smoke a rock. Now I say I'm off. Throughout the stream, I'm probably gonna smoke on this bowl. You had to drink yourself away, man. I had to. That alcohol is no ho, bro. I know throughout this pandemic, I was drinking pretty heavily, man. I had to stop the drinking. Man. It's very easy to drink yourself, Jay Park. I had to cut back on the drinking. I'm still smoking this weed, and I'm barely. Hey, Newbound Turk, appreciate you being here. Cold to see you here. But I'm speaking of cope. That's the kind of joke thing in stream. I've been low on weed, so I'm sitting here smoking on. I only got a few of them left too, just old joints, and just smoking on the bowl, turn them into bowls, basically turning old joints into bowls. And so basically, I haven't really been smoking like I usually smoke. And I realized, bro, I need to smoke. I'm an angry motherfucker when I don't smoke. I am a 12 minutes to the puppet start. No worries. Go do your thing, Papa Cotton. I'm an angry motherfucker. I got some anger. I got some real anger, some real bitterness that I don't realize I have until I'm not smoking. So I get it, man. I get it. And good luck with the drinking, man. And listen, I ain't judging you. But I just know, man, I can't do that. No, I'll drink every once in a while. It's not like I was like alcoholism and don't want to touch a beer or I don't drink beer, anyway, but don't want to touch no liquor at all ever. If you know, if I hang out with Bro Jelani or we go to a bar or something like that, I can have a shot or two. I wouldn't even be tripping if I had one night where I get a little toe up. But that's not every day. That's not every week. Not even every month. And it can't be. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it to be, and I don't want it to be close. Drinking sneaks up. And drinking sneaks up on you because you can just not only does it sneak up on you in a instance, like okay, you start drinking and before you know it, you 4 or 5 drinks in, you're a little woozy. But it can sneak up on you as a habit, like before you know it, you having a shot or two every day, and it's like, damn, man, I done went like 5 months. I done drunk every day this whole 5 months, and there's a few days I don't really quite remember. You know what I'm saying? This, I've been like I said to what was his name, Alexander. I've been on this platform for years. There's content of me hours. I have hours on this platform, especially on Mass Channel. Shout out to Fireball Productions, where I don't remember what the fuck I said or did because I was drunk. And there's hours of this type of content that exists on this platform. That's not good. And that's not, that's kind of scary. Yeah, more vertical propaganda. We had a few doom scrollers and Zoomers. Shout out to my man Notification. He really got me. He really got me, bro. Somebody wanted me to take off the mask. Damn, you on that you see the effects of day drinking and fent use. Oh shit. Every day. Yeah, that shit will consume a person. That fentanyl is really dangerous, bro. It's real dangerous shit, man. You gotta watch out for that shit. And I hope they don't put that shit in this shit. And say hello my brothers, not my sisters, because the sisters don't deserve a hello. As much as I hate feminism, and as much as there's a lot of negativity, and we get on the sisters pretty hard, I don't want to foster an attitude of actual misogyny. Show the pup. You know what? I actually can do this so easily by just flip the camera. You might see some junk. There's the pup right there. You will see some junk. There he is. Uh-oh. Yeah, you see some trash. Look at him sleeping. There he is. Asking you shall receive. Ooh, whoa. This is back up. Animal abuse. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Can I move myself back? What the hell? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hold on. You won't see him again. Okay. Yeah, as you shall receive. And I do call him a puppy, even though that's a grown-ass man, a grown-ass dog. What's going on with Fortnite? D23. So what, Disney's doing something with Fortnite? You see, I haven't paid no attention. I don't care about no Fortnite. I mean, a lot of people like it. Shout out to KTJ. He streams Fortnite. But I'm not too big into it. And I can care. I didn't know D23 was happening. I didn't even know D23 was happening. So I had no clue. And that's why Notification got me, because I actually just did this. I'm like, oh shit. Don't even say me. I thought I've been reading your stuff. What are you talking about? I've been reading your messages. Wait, I'm sorry. What the hell? Goodness, man. It's hard out here for a streamer. Jeez, I've been reading your messages. For Fortnite's propaganda, you stream it too? Oh, okay. Here and there, okay. Like I said, I don't really like Fortnite personally, so I don't really watch Fortnite content. Yeah, wait, no, he ain't about to crash out. He about to slide on me. Way about to slide on me like I'm the ops, man. What's going on? No, you're not disrespected. Okay, you joking. Jeez, I'm like, damn. Listen, there was a guy just, like I said, trying to get me to take off my mask. I didn't know if he was serious or not. Okay. Yeah, please don't slide on you, please. Boy, he about to put me in the pack. God damn. You're amazing. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, you're doing D23 in your Discord. Okay. I see. D23 is the Disney conference, right? Like I said, I remember, I've covered it in past years, but I'm no longer covering Disney, man. Yeah, it is Disney conference. Okay, cool. No, I'm not going to Mr. Beast. Well, I think I tried to join Mr. Beast Discord. I might listen. I don't really use Discord. I don't use social media. We can tie this into the topic. When I was a young man in my mid-20s, dealing with my depression, dealing with my anxiety, dealing with the issues I deal with, it was obvious that social media was not helping. And there was no reason to. There was no family I needed to keep up with. I didn't have their numbers. So it's like I just got rid of social media and didn't use any social media at all until I became Vigilante Williamson back in 2020. And then had a Twitter. I was just talking with Paulie. Shout out to Paulie about how it was a lot easier to get in touch with everybody off Twitter because that's the contact everybody use. And then I guess I did use Reddit if you want to count that. And then obviously you might count this as social media, but I don't like the traditional social media. And I guess Discord is a little different. But and I do have technically 2 Discords because I have one just for my little fighting game stuff. But I don't use it. I just don't. I don't use Instagram. I just don't. I don't really use TikTok. I have one, but I'm not. I won't do it again. It will show you. You don't want the copyright. No worries. Headache. Yeah. No worries. But you mean make another Twitter? I'm probably happier without it, man. I need to cope. I need to cope with reality. It's easier to cope. Reality probably without it. Discord is basically ready to come out a fake book. I'm not gonna have a Discord because let's be positive. Let's speak things into existence. When we grow, as we grow, if we grow with a Discord, I know Discords are very popular for a lot of creators. They also can be places where they trip up. So it doesn't help that I saw one of these things talking about somebody hacking somebody and putting stuff on their computer to get them in trouble, right? And that's the thing. So as you grow, you may have people who don't like you. And if you have people that don't like you, Discord now becomes a loose end, something that can be attacked. I could just take the same Discord, put it out there, maybe, learn a little bit more about securing it. But I don't know. Twitter's the best cesspool. But see, I'm not like Zeus. Stop eating yourself before I put you on the internet. Where's my spray? Oh, I ain't got my spray bottle over there. It's over there. Zeus. Yeah, you. So yeah, you like the cesspool. When I realized how much of a cesspool it was, and I'll be honest, it's a thin line between enjoying that drama of Twitter. It took me a while to understand why people like Twitter. At first, I'm like, okay, I get Instagram, I get TikTok, I even get Facebook. I don't get Twitter. And I'm like, oh, I get Twitter because it's like Reddit on steroids. It's like Reddit on steroids. It's like Reddit on steroids, HGH, Clenbuterol, EPO. It's intensified. I thought Reddit was bad, but this takes Reddit up to a whole nother level, man. Whole nother level. Keeps your follows under 100. It keeps your feed funny. I see. So as a cope, as a way of dealing with the reality, as my chair squeaks, which I'm numb to, but as I made myself, I see. So that's the thing with any social media. You can find different connects, like you say, good car guy connects on X. At least nobody was saying that. But the bots, well, that's also something you got to deal with all the whole internet. Today, you not interested in 100 different posts, so much propaganda. That's why I don't get. I mean, I know I miss some of your messages, and I miss a lot of messages that way. That's why I don't get on Instascam all the damn time, because it's so much propaganda It's just so much bullshit, man. Hey, zombie man, tossing out these hits as I grab my lighter. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. This being a vertical stream, I can't play. I mean, I can. There's the iPad right behind me, so I can toss on the iPad if you want me to hear it. But it won't be like, oh, I can bring it up on stream. But hey, say that, Andrew. We will do a Synthwave Saturday night in about a half an hour. I'm gonna end this stream, and then I'm gonna hit up the gym, hit leg day, hard. Oh, it's a remix you've been working on. That's what's up. So hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have an original song. Well, technically it's a remix, but I have a song out and a video out for you guys. Why is Red Pill Fem? What's the Fem Pill? Balloon shows. What the hell? But yeah, I'll put it on the iPad in a second. Hold on. This is Tobacco YouTube. Notification got me all shook. That's weird how YouTube's algo work. It put a lot of people in this chat, like 10, 15 people early, and then they just gone. Like I'm supposed to see. That's the thing, man. That's why you had a motherfucker say, "I'll send you $100. You smoke a rock." Like what type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? You got this weird. I'm not that type of streamer. You know, I give the people what I want. When they got I've seen that shit. When they got the 8 girls with the balloons, that's the dumbest shit. I've seen it, but I ignore that shit. And you gotta, yeah, that's why thank God for the do not recommend this channel, man. But yeah, listen, I try to give the people what they want when I can, within reason. You know, I sing it, you know, most times, sometimes y'all say sing something, I sing it. Papa Kai said, sing Bell Biv DeVoe. This girl is, wait, no. She's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. So, I mean, even though I can't say, I'll just say, fuck it. I'm going to toss that out there. Wade just had to see the dog. He happened to be laying directly in front of the back camera, so I just switched the camera. You know, I play a video most of the time. I don't play everything because sometimes y'all be posting craziness. But I play a lot of videos. I play a lot of links. But I'm not going to be the streamer that just, hey, put a fucking banana in your ass for $50. Like, the fuck? This ain't OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because some motherfuckers are like that. Like, hey, you know, piss on the wall for a $10 super chat. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to Bad Boy Records. I'm independent, bro. I'm doing the Digital Master P way, man. Even though I heard he might have did something to get some of these brand deals he's been getting into some of this like bang, because he be selling all sorts of shit. So maybe he ain't do nothing with music, but apparently, you know, if you want to sell cereal, you want to sell all this other stupid shit. Cell phones at one point, he had a cell phone company, all these different companies. Might have to do something a little strange for a little change. Allegedly, I hope I'm wrong. That shit, P in Louisiana, ain't that? That's a hop, skip, and a jump from Texas. I don't want to smoke like that. Good evening, LDG. I may be hitting you up. Priest, I need to hit you up just to say what's up. So my bad, man. This is OnlyFans. Stop. I don't have an OnlyFans. I need to hit you up and say what's up, but I need to see your studio. I've been not being able to smoke and dealing with emotions, bro. I don't even want to admit some emotions. I've been dealing with my emotions. It's tough, man. I didn't realize how much I use weed to cloud myself and get through life, man. So I ask again, as the oft going back to chat, you gonna make an OnlyFans? That's your business. If you make OnlyFans my name, I'm banning you from the channel. I bullshit you not. I will ban you. I'll fucking ban you if you make a vigilante with your OnlyFans. I swear on everything I love. I swear. So please do not do. I know we crack jokes. If you want to make your own OnlyFans, that's your business, man. I can't judge you. If you use my name, I swear on everything I love. I didn't realize the emotional shit I'm not dealing with, rather. Not the veg OnlyFans. Yeah, he keep doing this shit. Like I don't know what's his obsession with OnlyFans, P. Diddy, Josh Giddey, Bad Boy. I don't know what his obsession is, man. I don't get it. I have no idea. And I didn't say time out. I meant like literally, it's a wrap. Like, you know, you can come back with another account, I guess. But nah, man, because that's like slanderous. Like, you know what I mean? OnlyFans, the fuck. Because again, as we grow, then I'm like, oh, his motherfucker made an OnlyFans. No, I didn't. I had a weird fan that did. What the fuck? What are you talking? Rich, I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. Not saying no white women haven't broke my heart. Shit, like I was saying, fucking West's chat. Women of all races have broke my heart. Shit, black women have broke my heart. I made a joke because you talk about Black Widow. I said I've been bit with a black widow, a white widow, Indian widow, Chinese widow, or a spider. No, I've never been bit by a spider. Yeah, Papa kind of remember that. So yeah, you know, all different women have broke my heart. But what is? Come on, my guy. What's going on? I don't get this mindset. I'm not, maybe. Oh, because you said I was emotional. No, I'm emotional dealing with shit. I don't got nothing. Sending the black KK over some white woman. This is ridiculousness. Oh no, that's just it's. I'm emotional because I don't have weed. Oh yeah, you got bit. That does suck. Yo, it was Indian girl. I was in love with her, bro. I was a complete love with her. But that notwithstanding, that was years ago. I was just talking about I'm emotional because I don't have enough of this tobacco. Because man, you know, I got what do I got? I've been using, you know, notification ain't around to scare me that I'm about to be banned. I got these are joints that got a little bit of smoke in them. OnlyFans snake, that's what you got bit by? No, fuck all that. Is there a snake in the OnlyFans logo? I never even noticed. I got a little bit of weed to last me until I get paid next. And so I've been smoking. There's days where I don't smoke and I don't smoke nearly as much. And so I'm not high all the damn time. And so because I'm not high all the damn time, I got to deal with sobriety. And when you deal with sobriety, I got to deal with my emotions. And I, you know, shit, not to use the term trigger, but it has some shit that, you know, kind of reminded me of some past shit. And then the heaviness, the stress. I realize how angry I am at work. Work, man. Work is so much more stressful when I don't have marijuana. I'm like, Jesus, I can't believe the stress I just normalize. When I do got marijuana, it ain't nothing. You gonna start microdosing? That's what's up. OF is super chumpy. I don't get OF. I do get OnlyFans. I've said this. I remember shout out to Matt from Fireball Productions. Shit, that's the past. It's catched up. We Paulie and talk about Matt, but we've talked about OnlyFans. Guys on OnlyFans, and this is why it's really sad. Porno's free. Everyone knows it. The Hub exists. Xvid exists. You can find porn easy. It takes nothing, right? Shit, InstaScam exists. Twitch exists if you don't want to go full bore. But, and this kind of goes back to Twitch too. Twitch has some of this too. And I guess to a certain extent, so is this platform, right? People pay for OnlyFans for the feeling of connection, the false sense of connection, the false sense of a parasocial. Well, I guess it's truly a parasocial thing. Oh man, nasty whelp your ankle, man. Hope you get better, man. That sucks. Female wrestling podcast. I hate wrestling right now, so fuck it. That's rough business. Says a dude your age applied for 100 jobs, 4 responded. But a lot of these jobs are fake. What happens is we're in a recession, and it's about to become a depression soon. By next year, it's probably gonna hit full on depression. But we're definitely in a recession. I don't give a fuck how many people do Uber Eats to make those employment numbers look better than they do, because that's what it is. It's literally Uber Eats, Lyft, and similar gig economy sites that are making it look like more people are employed. Outside, and there's a lot of people doing this shit full time. And the plan is to get my car fixed over the next, couple months and start doing it myself. But that's another can of worms. So that's keeping the economy looking good. Plus, On top of that, corporations are making a lot of money, or just having high stock prices. You know what I'm saying? And are doing a little corporal bullshit game. So that makes the economy look better than what it is. But for the average person, for the bottom 99%, we're in a recession that's going to become a depression. And what a lot of these companies are doing, because it is still affecting some of these companies, they're faking the funk to Wall Street, but in reality, they're funked. They put out job applications or put out shit on Indeed, and they put out job listings, and they put all these shits out. So their stockholders say, oh, they're hiring because business is good. Plus, these metrics look good, and they fudge the numbers. They put some job listings out there, and they tell Sarah and Bill everything is chill, and they keep the stock price running. But there's no one really hiring. There's no real jobs out there. There's a lot of talk about the Zoomers not working, and some Zoomers aren't working, and I actually respect it. As much as I think you need to get some money in your pocket so you don't go crazy, so you don't lose your shit. I respect it because this shit is a scam. But for every Zoomer that's not trying to work because they don't want to get off the couch, there's a Zoomer like what Richard's talking about, who are putting in hundreds and hundreds of applications and can't get a fucking job or a call back nowhere. Not a call back nowhere. Let's see. So I went on a rant. Dubai wants to start an OF account, not for anything OF specific, just upload videos from working a car. See what Boraz was up to it. More at some point, wasn't OnlyFans supposed to be more Patreon-esque? And I know that's what they really wanted, the owners did, but they're too entrenched in their brand that they have. Where it wasn't all supposed to be sexual content. It's supposed to be more like, if you wanted to have a channel where you paid people to show, how to work on cars, you could have did that type of thing. But hey, why not do it? Uber Eats to pay your ass. Motherfuckers order shit at 2 a.m. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I wouldn't do it that late. Working at Temu. Can you even work for Temu? Memes of Destruction has an OF? He has videos talking about physics shit. Does anyone sub? Stream while doing Uber? Yeah, a lot of people do that. You should have seen that before. Yeah, a bunch of those in Vegas. Yeah, I've seen that before. In 3 months, beginning of the year, 300 resumes sent out. Oof. 2 responses, too many bot responses to the account. You keep an Excel with every job posting and data apply. Wow. Yeah, OnlyFans wasn't supposed to be the same. They weren't supposed to be. So the plan was always what they are. All right, peace out, Papa Cotton. But yeah, these jobs listed as open, and they're not. Absolutely not, man. Which is why you gotta cope. His economy is fucked up. The world is fucked up. So what's wrong? What is wrong with the cope? What's the problem with figuring a way to cope with the crazy situation that you're in? That means it's beyond your control. You know what I'm saying? If something's beyond your control, it's beyond your control. And I did Postmates and DoorDash when I was in Charlotte for a little bit, and then I kind of stopped. But I'm gonna get back to it. I saw one chick do the sexting. It became trendy. I see. Honestly, most OnlyFans creators don't make money. I mean, there are some that do. There's a base. Obviously, you got the top people making a ton of money, and then you got maybe an upper tier making a ton of money. I think 90% probably don't make money, but there is that 10%, that 9%. It's not a gold mine for most thoughts. A lot of thoughts probably got humbled. Oh, yeah, I saw that Forbidden Ruin. Man, Turbo Cancer is a very good question. Shout out to, for better or for worse, rest in peace, Mama Susan. She is gone. She is out of there. I kind of feel like maybe that's why she stepped down, that she was dealing with something. I get that narrative, man. I can't help but to think like somebody that powerful knows where bodies are buried. Sometimes you just take out people who knows where some of the bodies are buried. That sort of thing. There are some 6-figure models, But yeah, a lot of them, like Richard said, because like Bad Babby or whatever her fucking name is, she was already famous before OnlyFans, then went to OnlyFans, and then, you know what I mean? She already had a name before, yeah. A lot of them already have a name, and then some of them are Instagram models, and so they get a name on Instagram, and then they go to OnlyFans, and then because they already got millions of subs, a lot of them will come on. And then yeah, former singers will come on, former like G-list celebrities, reality show stars, some female wrestlers have done it, porn stars who already had. So there are, I would say, of the successful, there probably are a few girls that was like, hey, I was a teacher, I was I was working at Whole Foods, not making no money, and start busting it wide open for the real ones on OnlyFans and made some money. But I think that those girls, like I said, a lot of girls got humbled. The average OnlyFans creator ain't making shit. Yeah, G-list movie stars, those type of people are the ones probably making the most money, and I think that tracks out. Cause I can't remember. I feel like we might even covered it on Culture Crime Fighters back in the day. Like the average OnlyFans creator not making, like, it was like $100 or something like that a month, something like that. Again, there are people who were once teachers, who were once quote unquote regular people who do make some money. That's true. They could cut out the middleman on the income trail. You can't blame them for it. But I mean, there's still a lot of them on the hub. And listen, I'm team NoFap, but nobody on NoFap is perfect. Come on, let's get out of here. So every now and again, not to goon, but the hub exists, and I just say the hub as a generalization for Prime online, because I actually hate Prime, fucking hate it, but it is what it is. So it's still free, but that experience, it's that loneliness. People, people on there, it just beating off us, you know what I'm saying? But people like feeling some sort of false connection to somebody. So it's not like, that's why they'll watch the same creator. They'll say hi to him while they stream. And in the same way I say hi to y'all, you know what I'm saying? You don't see why being on OnlyFans and being a teacher are mutually exclusive. Really? I mean, do you want people teaching your kids showing their pussy on the internet? I believe a lot of stats are inflated. Like Mandy Rose, of course, they're going to make money. Fair enough. It's hustle like any other. Damn, Law doing a long time, too. Yeah, they probably are. I just say teacher because, if these teachers ain't touching kids, because a lot of these girls do, and most of them are girls, it seems like a lot of teachers hit up OnlyFans. That's a common trope. But I mean, I don't want the person teaching I ain't gonna have no kids. But if I did, I got nephews. I don't want some OnlyFans stop teaching them. You know what I'm saying? It sucks that teachers don't make more money. I know they get that, vacation, so to speak. In Texas, they already back in school. That's crazy. It's August. Come on, guys. Let these kids have a summer. I know it's hot out here. Let these kids have a summer. Goddamn. Toss these motherfuckers right back in that bitch. But yeah, that's my thing. I mean, small time pro, like, I get, not everybody cares. Not everybody cares because you can say, hey, that's their personal business. If they want to do that, that's on them. Yeah, you're right. They can be freaks and not be on OnlyFans. That's absolutely correct. There are sites that post links. Well, there you go. That's true. But you don't want to know for sure. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, this is why the whole public school system is a false, I know we can't afford homeschool for the most part. But this is why the public school system is an issue anyway. Who the fuck are teaching your kids? A lot of people teaching your kids is trying to touch your kids anyway. A lot of these listen, know what we know, not to get political. The left, the radical left. A lot of these teachers are mentally whacked, bro. A lot of these teachers in general are jacked up mentally. I think 90% of these teachers, I ain't gonna say 90%. Let's go 50%. I'm gonna give y'all half. I want half now, Eddie. Half these teachers got something wrong with them. We see a lot of these teachers bike locking people for Antifa. We see a lot of these teachers, crazy ideologues, dressing boys in skirts, doing all sorts of craziness. And then we know a lot of teachers. Papa Cotton was here. He went off to deal with Snow Dub and them. But if Papa Cotton here, he'll tell you how high the percentage is of women teachers, or how many women teachers is messing with kids. And then you got the goofy, I wish my teacher would have. No, you don't want no 50-year-old woman messing with no 12-year-old boy. You fucking pervert. The fuck? Fuck is wrong with you? But some people just so horned out. They like, oh man, when I was 15, I wish I had a hot teacher. Okay, well, maybe, but when you were 10, you didn't. Teachers think they safe, but their personal life is someone's going to figure it out. Shit, I found out a 5th grade teacher. She's nobody going hard ER on Facebook. Say teacher wanted to mess with your brother who was 16 or 18 at the time. She was young too, 24 and 23. A lot of those teachers want to live in high school again. You didn't have young teachers, not 1 to 50. A lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying? There are those young teachers that's 24, they still in high school, but mentally, spiritually, that's why they want to teach high school. They exist. As Retro Richard was just referencing, even though I guess he was a 5th grade teacher in that case, but still. Most of my teachers were at least 30s, but there were a few younger teachers. I did have a few. I'll say this: when I was 16 and 17, decent teacher, 20, show interest, I might have been up for it. I get that, and I'm not saying that's cool, but I that's a little bit more understandable. Some of these teachers, it is that situation. I still think it's fucked up because we know a male teacher couldn't get in that same situation and be okay. And I just think it's fucked up to do. You know what I mean? You fucked up as a woman looking at these young men like that. They talk so much about how men are predators. They don't talk about these female predators. Like, no, you still got a predator mindset and spirit to be looking at these youth like that. But a lot of these situations ain't even that, man. Some of these girls, like I said, 30, 40, 50. Some of them are moderately attractive. Some of them aren't. And some of the kids, they don't, a lot of times, it don't even be high school. It be middle schoolers. You can't do that to an 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old. That's crazy. That's crazy. And wait a second, I thought there was no white woman in the Bronx, but all these teachers in the Bronx. So this is what I'm saying. Listen. I don't care what Dr. Umar said. You're allowed to like white women, Retro Richard. That's your business, man. But I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Only slightly, because it's seems like Snow Bunny is just every stream. Every stream. Personal opinion that no one should be given a full-time teaching job until they had a master's degree, period. Worked at high school, shit out before they handle teaching youngsters. That would be preferred. But the problem is the education system don't pay. So anybody with a master's degree, if they want to stay in academia, they're probably either A, going to go to the college level and or try to be an administrator level. If they actually try to make a little money. So it's easier to field when you're trying to pay somebody $40,000 to teach either in the middle of nowhere or in the Bronx or in Detroit or anywhere. I'm trying to pay some goofy 45 grand, maybe 50 grand, so I can get somebody to teach high school basket weaving. You know what I'm saying? You end up grabbing some 24-year-old, and she might be, maybe she's not a predator, or maybe she hardcore feminist. Maybe she does an opposite day where the girls dress as boys and the boys dress as girls. Because I keep talking about the kids or parents have come to kindergarten to find their son in a dress and they don't know why. Maybe she's gonna encourage your adolescent kid who's going through adolescence confused. Hey, maybe you're not the right gender. You know what I'm saying? And how do you vet that? And shit, some of those people don't even got to be 22. They could be 32, 42. And I saw that Louisiana mayor. Small time public. Yeah, I know who you talking about. She's like in her 40s, messing with kids. They don't talk about these damn female predators, bro. And I'm not trying to encourage. Listen, I ain't saying Dr. Diddy Speck is cool or Diddy or Bill Cosby, Epstein, all the names, Dan Snyder, all the names, or Mr. Beast guy, Kai Cenat guy, all these different motherfuckers that came out. The one YouTuber who name I already forgot, but y'all knew of, or somebody did. Listen, I'm not caping for them. I'm just saying stop caping for these damn women because we're seeing a lot of women on that predator type of time, and nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. A lot of people will make something out about Bill Belichick dating a 20-year-old because he in his 70s, right? And that is a bit much. But there's 50, 60, 70-year-old women going after young men. Nobody says shit. Never had a feminist teacher? Said a lot of female teachers touch you? Wow. Oh, yeah, your boy Diddy. Feminism was after World War II. Listen, I ain't a scholar. And yeah, definitely, when you talk about hitting the mainstream, hitting the streets, it was definitely a post-World War II, really post even Korean War, you know what I'm saying, situation. We talk about actually hitting the streets. But I mean, I guess in academia it existed before. That's on state government needing to subsidize teachers' pay, absolutely. Police don't make enough. Why do you get crooked cops? Absolutely. I agree. This is why the state sucks. This is why the state sucks. And then, listen, but there's someone in law enforcement making probably like $200,000, $300,000 to push pencils. You know what I'm saying? The administrative element of all these different processes, all these government processes, be them law enforcement, education, be them other processes that we don't think about, like waste management and shit. It's always some sticky fingers. These guys and gals always end up in nice houses, nice cars, and the grunt work who we need, the actual firefighters, first responders don't make shit. Firefighters, first responders, police officers, teachers, the thing that you will want your tax dollars to pay for, they're not really paying for. Your teachers were pretty attractive. 60s was the second era wave of feminism. But I mean, feminism really wasn't affecting the culture until the 60s and the 70s. Like, I know there was a first wave, because you can say the suffragettes, right? Back in the 20s. Was it the 20s or the 10s? The teens? I think it was. You could say, oh, that's feminism, right? And yeah, it was. And yes, you did have the suffragettes. But it wasn't like, and I don't know what they probably hated men too, but like, we have right now, we're at there is a significant percentage of women who absolutely hate men. Absolutely hate men. A significant percentage of women who were raised to fear men, who were raised to look at men in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? A good percentage of them are also jealous of men in different ways. Yeah, and then I'll get to that night. That's a situation. Because now, you're right. After all this feminism and antagonism, now they're like, well, why are men marrying us? It's like, you really? You're really asking us? Are you sure? Did you remember this Me Too thing? You know about all these people who lost their jobs? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't realize we see y'all. I know y'all think we dumb. I know women think men are just dumb lugs, just they think we came in, but like we see this shit, man. We see this shit, and yeah, they give us reasons not to marry them. I'm not getting married. I don't want to breed legitimate misogyny like some of these red pill guys can get to. There's a line you got to have, and that's just to have peace with it myself. But I couldn't marry. I'm not getting married to these hoes. Remember when the lotto was introduced? Yep, they said the money, everybody state would go to school. Pepperidge Farm, remember, it's not a dime of lottery money has went to cut grass at the goddamn school. For a doorknob at the goddamn school. Where does that money go? Well, it gets paid out. No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me. Some of these women superimpose their hatred men on the Trump. Yeah, that's what's going to be. Like, listen. Well, I know I shouldn't say because I want to keep the stream up. Even though the stream probably about to end in about 10 minutes or so, maybe less, maybe more. The selection process is going to happen how it's going to happen. But of the individuals who actually go into those ballots and actually hit Harris, that will be the motivation. That will be the motivation. Now, will enough of those individuals actually do enough to beat the Orange Man? I don't know. Will that actually matter? I don't know. Because it didn't necessarily matter last time. That's why I don't know if it's fair to say, you voted for this, did you? Are you sure you voted for this? You know, sometimes people say that about some of these crazy ass Democrat cities. And looking at what happened with Cali after that, how do you have a recall yet the guy gets elected again? Has anyone else heard of that? How do you have a recall in a state where literally millions of people have moved out? Anybody who could move out has moved out, right? To the point where it affects other states like Texas, like Idaho and other places. So many people from a state leave. So many people are frustrated with the government that they recall the damn governor, but he wins again. Nobody, I don't think they voted for that, bro. I don't think they did. And I don't think I'm crazy for saying, nah, they didn't do that. Nah, that's not how that works. But if it doesn't matter who you vote for, it matters who counts them. Your school, your money, only money your school has seen is when Carmelo Anthony donated. You got a school supply. Shout out to Melo. Shout out to Melo. Here in Alabama, there's a general fund where tax dollars go. It's like Steve Harvey's bill on the church building fund. Yeah, church ain't put a doorknob on that building off the building fund. They ain't bought a screw. They ain't fixed a bench. They ain't done shit with the building fund. They want you to donate money. God say he don't like money. You ain't donating because, yeah. And that's, you know what, that's why that, whew, as much as atheism killed God, and I believe in Jesus, as I've said many times, but culturally destroyed this from being a God-fearing country. These bitch-ass pastors, bro. Golly, these are some of the biggest pieces of shit on the fucking earth. These bitch-ass pastors. I mean, how are you going to be in a poor neighborhood asking poor people to give you money and then use the money to buy luxury goods? How can you say you did it in the name of the Most High? You got to be an evil piece of shit. Yet that's normalized. That is Christianity. That's why, even though I believe in Jesus, 9 times out of 10, if I see a religious content creator, I don't recommend this channel. Fuck you. You don't care. Maybe you do care, but odds are you're just doing this shit to use God's name for clout, to use that clout for money. Or the clout itself. Sending your kids to Ubar school. Good. Yeah, and it's tax-free. That's what makes it even worse. It's tax-free income. Sending your kids to Ubar school. Shit. What is the start date? February 31st, 2029? You know, all this pizza. Man, I don't get it, man. I hope you don't become a predator, bro. I hope this isn't like, oh man, look at all these rich predators. This is what I want to do when I grow up. Don't get you started on Melanie Mack. I didn't see Melanie Mack. I didn't see the RNC at all. Melanie Mack's religious rant on the RNC convention, about the RNC convention. Oh, stick, man. He out here in Houston. Oh, bitch. Tries to spin it around saying we can be prosperous if we give more. And he won't even open up his church during a fucking hurricane. Oh, bitch. His church that was once the fucking home of the Houston Rockets where they used to play fucking basketball games and spend 14 grand, or it was like 14,000, 15,000 people, and could probably seat 20,000 people not having a damn basketball court. Pastor's pizza. Yeah, some of these that's another category. Some of these pastors are pizza guys. I see what you mean now. My bad. Tobacco. Yeah. She said Republicans should only be Christian. No other religions allowed. Yo, these hoes. See, this is why you can't allow women to do anything, bro. And not just these hoes. Matt Walsh too. There's a lot of conservatives, man. Y'all thought leaders are idiots, bro. Like the woke thought leaders are like retarded and insane. But a lot of y'all, the leaders are idiots and clout chasers and hoes. And I say that because Melanie Mack saying that is stupid. Why alienate people? You need people, right? Just like Ann Coulter saying what she said about Vivek was stupid. Just like Matt Walsh tweeting, I guess a lot of people mad at Joe Rogan because he said RFK instead of Trump. Just like motherfuckers was mad at I saw this on West Channel, mad at Kyle Rittenhouse because he said I think Rand Paul instead of Trump because these human worshipers worship Trump. But Matt Walsh's response is basically, "Hey, Joe Rogan is a useful idiot for the right, so don't get too mad at him." That's not what he said. It was a more elegant way. It was like, "Hey, Joe Rogan has been a huge cultural contribution to the right and whatnot." But it was basically like, "Hey, we need this guy to push our agenda. Stop yelling at him." It's like you guys are dumb. You guys are dumb. You don't want to win. You don't want to win. You don't want to win. You don't want normal people to join your weird cult club because it's just basic bitch stuff. Your mom showed you a facility where pastors go to become pastors, and your mom was like, "Imagine all the shit they do to the men there." Oh wow, I didn't even think. Wow, I didn't even think. I know there was a religious school in Charlotte not too far from me. Melanie Mack is a religious person of a former smoker, worse than a person that never smoked. I see. And listen, this is why, you know what the Bible says? A woman is not supposed to teach the Bible. And this is why. This is why. A woman is not supposed to teach about God, and this is exactly why, Melanie Mack. So you've done so, you've been successful at proving the Bible correct again. Only conservatives should be, they should just be Christian, white, and blonde. Maybe just blonde hair and blue eyes, in fact. Maybe just blonde hair, blue eyes. See, this is why people think Trump supporters are fascists and racists. If you wonder, like, damn, well, I don't wonder why. And then you got somebody comment this, you're like, now I get it. Now I get it. Just a goofy. Women don't like that verse about being quiet in church. Well, now we got a matriarchal church because it's about money. Who gives money to the church? Now, listen, men would give money to church if it was a real church. If it's a real church, and men go to church and they can really deepen their connection with the Most High, and the pastor, and maybe they got multiple pastors. Some places do. Pastor or pastors, bishop, the people who are involved in the church are really about the Most High and Jesus, and really about teaching the Word and getting people closer to Jesus, and really about praise, really about that life. Men will give to it, but that take work, that take effort, that take years, that take time. It's easier to just tell hoes what they want, bro. The easiest way to get money on the internet, if you're a dude, one of the easiest ways to get money is to tell hoes what they want. Some churches are absolutely just a work, complete work. It's a complete fabrication, ain't even a real church. You tell a woman to make a sandwich without spitting. This is got devil. Mac was a thought that found God. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's even worse. And that's another reason. They used to say, going back to the marriage thing, oh, you need to find you a good girl at church. Shit. Most of these girls at church are hoes trying to pray away their sluttiness or pray for a husband to take care of them and their kids. And so here, Melanie Mack. If I see a female pastor, yeah, you should. If you see a female pastor, assume that she, or a female reverend, whatever phrase you want to use, assume that she never read the Bible. Not, you can be a treasurer, you can help out, but you cannot teach the word. I didn't say that. The Most High did. A reborn virgin. Oh my goodness. What trash. What trash. But yeah, it's yeah, right. It's just like you just assume you did find God. What was he had that one follow God? That was hard. Oh man, I forgot to play Zombie Man's song. I don't know if Zombie Man's still here. If he's still here, he can drop the link again. I'll play the song on the iPad. But that Father, I stretch my hands to you. That shit was hard. That's not the same thing as the other Father, I stretch my hands. But he had that. That's when he made Jesus the King. It was the lead single where he was on the he did a video with his dad. He was in the orange little snowsuit with his dad in the snow in Wyoming, and they was riding on it's not an ATV. They was riding some little thing, but that song was cold. The beat was cold. Even the verses was cold. Even though I say that knowing that he a Christian pimp too, because he ride with Joe Osteen. Sometimes he a Christian, sometimes he not. So he does that Christian pimp shit too. So I'm not trying to harp on that, but that song was really good. I trust a female who's married to a pastor more than a female pastor. I would if these pastors wasn't so corrupt, and so a lot of these women is too. Sounds sexist, but I go to a church where women pastors preach sometimes, and what she says doesn't resonate as much as you do. It's not sexist. It's biblical, bro. Women, it's no disrespect. Listen, I can't give birth. I can't. There are a lot of things that women can do. I can't deal with kids like a woman could. I can't. There's nothing. I don't have that skill. I can't. I can't be nurturing. I can't do these things. I accept that I can't. There are things that women can do or women can do better that men just can't fucking do. And that's just the end of it. And that's okay. The difference is men accept that and don't we used to accept it. For the most part, most of us accept it. There is that small percentage. Those Caitlin Clarks out here, those big Mikes out here who want to, cross over like Iverson in this prime. But no, we accept that we're not women. Again, outside of Big Mike and them. But women cannot accept that they're not men. And it's like, part of the reason is because you actually have admiration. As much as y'all say, I hate men, I don't need no man, you actually admire and respect men on the low in your subconscious, but you've now corrupted that respect with jealousy and envy. And now and as part of it is adaptive psychology. Women seek power or powerful men. But they also got to the point you just start seeking the power directly. You want to cut out the middleman. I just want the power. There's a hierarchy. The Most High, Jesus, the man, the woman, the child. That's the hierarchy. I didn't come up with it. It wasn't my plan. I didn't design it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't Vigilante Winston. It wasn't Small Time Parlin. It wasn't New Bomb. It wasn't Richard. It wasn't nobody else. It wasn't nobody. It wasn't Knight. It wasn't Alexander, it wasn't Papa Cotton, it wasn't Stitch Dildo, it wasn't Nosferatu, it wasn't none of us. We didn't come up with it. It wasn't National Fireball Productions. It was the Most High, man. And you know something? When that was the hierarchy, things wasn't perfect because we not perfect and it'll never be perfect. But things was a lot better than it is now. Because all we can do is complain about all the shit that's fucked up now because we don't got no families and we don't got no structure and we don't got no community. We don't believe in nothing. We worship celebrities. We worship Trump. All these people worshiping Trump, or they worshiping the Harris because they're not worshiping the Most High. It works. You got to go with what works. And if it's a cult because it works, I get why people are bad on religion because I just talked about these churches. These churches are trash. These churches are trash. These pastors are trash. But this system works, and now it's been usurped. So what do you do? What do you do? Damn, I just realized I scrolled back. You're on Word 3963. Wow, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. And listen, if you don't believe in that's cool too. That's your business. How I view religion or my beliefs have no bearing with political beliefs. I agree with that as well. Separation of church and state, yeah. Because listen, there's issues I'm like that. I lead libertarian politically. I lead small government. I lead the amount of liberty. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean I encourage. Listen, I think all drugs should be legal. I think prostitution should be legal. I think abortion should be legal. I also don't think you should do fentanyl. I don't think you should abort kids. I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't think, but I'm not telling you what to do. You got the right to do whatever you want in my book. I'm not going to tell you what to do. There's things I don't, if you ask me, hey, what do you think about this? Nah, you probably shouldn't do that. But I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's not my place to tell you what to do, right? As long as you're not harming nobody else. I guess, abortion's kind of iffy because you are harming that child. But I also understand realistically, I'm a realist. Girls will figure a way. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I'd rather be healthier than to be safe. So, with all that respect, it's not my job to put my religious beliefs into my political beliefs. And you don't want to, we got to stop connecting things to politics that don't belong. Stop connecting race to politics. Stop connecting media and entertainment to politics. Stop connecting religion to politics. Let politics be politics. You know what I'm saying? And politics are all a pile of shit anyway. I'm not, I'm politically apathetic, politically homeless. Dirty the dirty the dealing with kids is nothing as long as you're the father. Well, hey, we know what it says on the Maury Show. Was it Richard? I see. Oh shit, you are here. Feel free to drop that link again. I'll actually play the song this time, and then we'll get out of here. We'll leave with me playing the song. I'll probably talk during it though. If Jesus can't save. Jesus saved some. Jesus can't save these young ladies, man. Jesus can't save them. Only Jesus can, though. We can't, man. And listen, the only way Jesus can save them is if they want to be saved. And Project Pat told J. Cole, a lot of them just don't want to be saved. Shit, one of these female rappers had a song talking about they don't want to be saved. Might have been Meg Thee Stallion, a.k.a. Hawk Tuah Harris's favorite rapper, outside of Tupac, of course. But yeah, Jesus can save. Jesus can save. Realistically, I know it was a joke. But realistically, Jesus can save. Listen, I'm not trying to turn this into a religious channel just because I ain't got no weed and I'm smoking on a little bit of weed, because like this ain't even hidden. Because my tolerance is like Snoop Dogg right now. So this ain't enough to do a damn thing. But it does, comes up. Hey, when times get dark, people tend to get religious. I can't remember the lyrics though. But we are gonna, unless Zombie Man got a link for me, we're gonna get out of here. Are you wrong though? Listen, a lot of these young ladies need a lot of work, man. There's a lot of cultural stuff teaching them toxicity, man. I gotta stop. I wish I could get all of these, like, there's a lot of content creators who have those compilations of women fails and women saying stuff, and I'm a human being. I click on enough of them, and they stick around. So on one of these compilations, somebody mentioned the concept born again virgin. There was a girl talking about her 2-year celibacy, but she doesn't count times where people use condoms or if it was under 3 minutes. What are you supposed to do with this? And these girls are the ones that are single. What are you supposed to marry this? Is that supposed to be the mother of your children? No, it can't be. The last Catholic president before Mindless Joe was JFK. That's crazy. And rest in peace to both of them, because that 7-foot dude is not Joe Biden. That's crazy to think of. While I'm not a big fan of the Vatican at all, I'm no fan of the Vatican. at least the Catholic Church at one point in this country did provide some semblance of a moral center. At least there was. I know a lot of people talk about that the Catholic Church is pure Christianity and all that, whatever. And I don't necessarily disagree, but what I was saying, and I'm not trying to cape for all the evil shit, and I'm not Catholic, but they put a semblance of morality that now that they're not what they were when I was a kid. I was the generation that saw this fall. I saw society fall. I remember the 90s, which was the tail end of the success into the 2000s. You know, even the 2000s had some of that energy, but it was falling off as time went on. But even then, I'll take 2000 over now. All this said, I do remember everybody basically you knew believed in God. It was crazy if you didn't believe in God. People would look at you crazy. I do remember when we had just a different moral structure. If you did something wrong, it was like, oh man, you did this, you messed up. Whoa, a teen pregnancy. Holy shit. Can you believe it? Somebody's 16 and pregnant? Whoa. But I'm the generation that saw it go from that to 16 and pregnant on MTV. You know what I'm saying? When I was 9, it was like, holy shit, 16 and pregnant by the time I was 17. It's like, well, MTV or whatever age I was when that shit came out. Maybe I was in my 20s. I don't know. But I saw it change from, oh my God, Brenda's got a baby, but Brenda's barely got a brain. A damn shame. The girl can barely spell her name. It's a social issue because there's a teenage pregnancy too. It's just, well, girls get pregnant at different ages. And I saw another clip I saw one of these damn compilations. I'll get you a comment after I'm reading and then we'll exit out of here. Another issue I saw was a dude who was talking to his teenage. He was in the room with his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend / ex-wife, the daughter he had with that ex-wife, and her husband. And he's upset because his teenage daughter's now pregnant. But everyone in the room is antagonizing him for being upset. We got so far that the whole, including the other man, who there's no way, but he's the one messing with the mom, so he wants to still stick his little peen in that used wet spot. So he well, you care if she's pregnant. He's just got to agree like a cuck. And then his girlfriend that he's with is saying, well, he can't even raise his own daughter and try to correct the mistake. She's like, well, and then the mom, well, I was pregnant when I had her. Like, so you're cool with this cycle continuing? I saw it go from Brenda's got a baby to that. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, all of them are WASP, white, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant. I know they don't consider him white, but he's half white. Barack Obama, was he a Protestant? Yeah, he was technically Baptist. I mean, he claimed to be Baptist, whatever. Oh, he's listed as a Muslim? Fair enough. It was the dorm in the South in the 60s. What was? Pregnant teens? It might have been. Because, you one thing I will say, you're right about this. There was a point, you go 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s. There were a lot of young, they would get married, they would get pregnant young. Yeah. That's not totally wrong. You're not wrong. There was that southern, especially southern small city, that did happen. But a lot of them was shotgun married, too. It was like, you got that girl pregnant, you better marry her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There was a lot of them shotgun wedding, though, too. At least. And that's not saying that's good. But, and not saying that everyone did, because obviously, single mothers are a new concept. They've been around forever. We're around since there's people. Oh, that's sick business. Jerry Lee Lewis's wife was 14. Well, shit, we've talked about these sick-ass entertainers. A lot of these entertainers that got away with murder when it comes to that shit. Said we're going to Islam. No, I still believe in the Most High. And I thought, let's get it going. I gotta get going. I get going because I got it. I want to do Sifway Saturday night tonight, and I don't want to be up all night, and I don't want to be as late as it was last night. So I'm like, yeah, that's a piece of shit. That's sick business. Sick business. But on that note, that's a fucked up note to end. I do have to end. We went 20 minutes over. I got to get here, but I'm not done for the night. So if somebody could toss the music channel in, I think some of you guys are subbed. If you're not, please sub to the music. It's just Vigilante Wins and music. We're doing Synthwave Saturday night. I need to bring it back so I can at least get in the habit of making music and try to keep that spirit going. But I appreciate everybody being here. It's been a cool stream. Been a cool stream. I thank you all for joining. If you left a like, what time is it? What time is it? I'll soft say 2.5 hours from now. I know it's a long time, but I want to grab something from the store, go to the gym, have enough time to kind of like, all right, get my little recovery on. So I don't know what time it is. When did this stream start? The stream started about 8:40. Hour 20 means 10. So how about midnight? Let's say midnight. Midnight Central Time. That's what I'm gonna aim for. That's a little less than what I just said, but that's what I'm aiming for. Let's do midnight Central Time, and I'll be back. I don't want to be too late, and I don't want it to go too late. We'll say Synthwave Saturday night. We're gonna do tonight between midnight and 2 a.m. That's the plan. It may go a little over, it may be a little later, whatever, but that's the rough plan. It will be on the music channel, so please check that out. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving likes, sharing, subbing, all the people. You're starting to see some people show up again. Thank you, Knight, for showing back up. If you're still here, I appreciate you coming back to this crazy world. Thank you to the guy who wanted me to take my mask off. Shows the mask having an impact. Because when I first got on the stream, people didn't react to the mask. They would no-sell it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not doing the mask. Fucker. In any event, even though it's archaic, I'm still going to say it. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share, subscribe. And even if you do none of these things, shout out to Dog Jelani. Look at him. He's so cute. Even though he's trash around. I'm going to clean that trash up. Have a good night. Everyone have, oh, he looks like, man, don't exploit me. All right, you can see his leash. Peace.